excited about today's edition, and I'm excited that you're here too. Different things that he passed through. That was when the dynamic nature, the prime minister and he came out. Before then, I know Joseph would be the dreamer without knowing the fact that okay, he has a lot of things stuck up in him. He has a prime minister in him. He has the leadership qualities in him didn't come out until he passed through all of these processes. So the what's it called? The prime minister and Joseph came at the frequency of the pressure he went through. No matter what the situation is at this particular period, God brought this. God will always give us the grace to pass through this particular time. Also, I would like to make this emphasis. Our dynamic nature is revealed when the pressure comes out. So talking about what it means to be exposed to a new system. What does it mean to be exposed to a new system? A new system, it means to be released to a new course. You see, a lot of people during this particular period, this pandemic, this particular time has given their lives a new shape. A lot of people have gotten something to live for. I think I was talking to someone and I made mention of an idea to him and he said, I'm down at this particular, after this exposes and releases us to a new course. It exposes us to new strategies, to new approaches. Visions are better when we were released to a new system. We talk about Abraham, the life of Abraham. His life got a new shape and a new course when he was released to a new system. He became the father of many nations when he left and when God exposed him to a new system, to a new structure. This particular Real Talk with Ochoche Emmanuel, the vision for it came at this particular time. I would have thought of it before, but not like this. I would have thought, okay, maybe in the next 2-3 years, I'll do something different than what I'm doing now. But because I was exposed, or because we're exposed to a new system, to a new structure, the vision for it came. Secondly, to be released into a new system is to be exposed to a new atmosphere, different from the usual. We can say without a doubt that this has brought, we've been exposed to different atmosphere. This is this requires a new approach. This system is different from what the world has seen, obviously, because they will say this is the first time it seemed like the world was on a halt. But so it is very essential that we take on a new approach for the new system. So at this point in time, it doesn't matter what people have said, this is how things are supposed to be done, this is why things are supposed to be done this way, this is how and how and how and how. People will always say, but at this particular time, at this particular point in time, we should take everything differently, take on new approaches, do things unconventionally. And this new season or this new system, your life should reflect on an unwavering faith in God. We'll see this particular period in time, it showed how a lot of people, they just knew we can't do anything apart from giving ourselves or believing that God is the only source, because all of our whole systems didn't have a solution or something that would say, oh, we can rely on this particular thing. Every system seemed it failed for us at this particular time. So it is in this new system, in this new way of life, our life should reflect an unwavering and unshakable faith in God, because that's the only person that can do it for us at this particular time. So when we're talking about a new system, we should have an unwavering faith in God. It doesn't matter what the situation may look like. Some people say, why would God? I can't be God. He can't do this vision already. So we stay glued to it. This pandemic didn't come to shake it off, but it made us realize the value that we have in this particular that we have at this particular point in time. So one of the people I respect a lot will always say, when you focus on your focus, you'll soon become a focus. So at this particular point in time, you can't afford to lose focus or you lose track of your focus. When you lose focus at this particular point in time, it is failure already established before takeoff. Thirdly, we should have a victory mindset. You can't expect to have a failure mentality and not experience failure. It doesn't work that way. So we should look at the different possibilities that is filled up in this particular point, in this period, and not the impossibilities. We should see the best picture out of the ugly situation. David, when he saw Goliath, Goliath of God, his heart was full of victory. That was the reason why he was able to pass through that stage of his life. If he had failure, a pinch of failure in his mind, he wouldn't have. It would have just been the end of him. He would go out, and Goliath would have just destroyed him. But because of the fact that he had a victory mentality, it was a beautiful one.